Hello everybody, I am Pallabika Sharma. As said before, today I am present here to discuss the question answers of the first lesson of class 8, the Prince of Panidihing. আগৰ ক্লাছত কোৱাৰ নিচিনাকৈ আজি দ্য প্ৰিন্স অফ পানীদিহিং নামৰ অষ্টম শ্ৰেণীৰ প্ৰথম পাঠটোৰ প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰসমূহ আলোচনা কৰিবলৈ আগবাঢ়িছোঁ। The first question is, answer the following questions to check your understanding. Question 1a. Why did the people of Chitolia and the neighboring villages panic? Chitolia আৰু ইয়াৰ ওচৰ পাজৰৰ গাঁওসমূহত কিয় আতংকৰ সৃষ্টি হৈছিল বা আতংকিত হৈছিল? And the answer will be, the people of Chitolia and the neighboring villages panicked because the water level of the Brahmaputra was rising due to heavy rain, and as a result, the embankment was breached. Next question is, what happened when the embankment at Chitolia village was breached? Answer will be, when the embankment at Chitolia was breached, the villages were flooded by the river water. Immediately, the water rolled over housetops and the environment filled with the cries and wails of the village folk, sheltered on the rooftops of the changars. The animals were swept away by the huge waves. Next question is, what action did Khoghen and his classmates take to rescue the villagers of the Chitolia? And answer is, Khoghen and his classmates grasped the seriousness of the situation for the flood. Without losing much time, they brought into action. They made rafts from banana trunks and rescued the villagers. Khoghen also brought his father's boat and saved everyone to the relief camp of the school building. They also arranged food for the flood victims and took responsibility to inform the civil authorities at Dimo. Question number D is, how did Khoghen and Domboru rescue Dr. Hatiborua and Monibaido? And the answer is, Khoghen was informed that Dr. Hatiborua and his wife were stranded in their hospital quarter. Khoghen, with the help of his friend Domboru, reached the place and mounted them on the boat with two other doctors' men. They sailed upstream and then downstream to the relief camp, but their boat got trapped in a whirlpool, and the capsized boat threw all people to the flood water. Monibaido was about to drown, but with great effort, Khoghen rescued her, and finally all reached the camp. And the next question is, why did the people of the village call Khoghen the Prince of Panidihing? Khoghenক কি কাৰণে গাঁৱৰ লোকসকলে Prince of Panidihing, পানীদিহিঙৰ ৰাজকুমাৰ বুলি কৈছিল? The answer is, Khoghen was a brave and kind-hearted boy. He is always ready to help others, and he had the solution of every problem. The 17-year-old boy was ever ready to help everyone during the worst condition of flood. So, he was called the Prince of Panidihing. Question number 2 is, how much of the story do you remember? Answer these questions quickly. তোমালোকে পাঠটো কিমান মনত ৰাখিছা আৰু যিমান পাৰি সোনকালে উত্তৰকেইটা দিবলৈ কৈছে। প্ৰথম প্ৰশ্নটো আছিলে, who was Khoghen? How old was he? Khoghen কোন আছিল আৰু তেওঁ কিমান বয়সৰ আছিল? And the answer will be, Khoghen was a brave boy from village Borgaon, and he is 17 years old. And the next question is, it rained heavily all week. What was the result? গোটেই সপ্তাহ জুৰি বৰষুণ দি আছিল। ইয়াৰ ফলাফল কি আছিল? And the answer will be, The result was the swelling water of the Brahmaputra continued rising and it caused flood all nearby villages. The next question is, in moments, huge waves of water broke into the villages. What is this situation called? This situation is called flood. Question number 2D. Khoghen, you have saved our lives, given us a new life. Who said this? Why did he say this? Khoghen, তুমি আমাৰ জীৱন ৰক্ষা কৰিলা বুলি কোনে কৈছিল আৰু কিয় কৈছিল? And the answer will be Dr. Hatibarua said this because Khoghen rescued them from flood. Next, question number 3. Complete the following sentences in your own words. তোমালোকৰ নিজৰ ভাষাৰে তলৰ খালি ঠাইখিনি পূৰ কৰিবলৈ কৈছে। মই ইয়াতে কৰি দিছোঁ। The water rolled over some of house tops and বাকীখিনি খালী আছে, সেইখিনি fill up কৰিব লাগে, and there will be village environment was filled with cries and wails of the village folk. Question number B. By the time the people of Chitolia were evacuated, Khoghen and his friends were tired, but they had to arrange food and water. Question number C. Half an hour later, the boat reached the doctor's house, and it almost missed the collision with the railing of the veranda. Question number D. The boat took a U-turn now, and it began to move swiftly towards relief camp. And question number E is Domboru and the two other men somehow managed to catch the capsized boat and save themselves. ইয়াৰ পিছত question number 4 টো এটা নিউজ ৰিপৰ্ট লিখিবলৈ দিছে আৰু নিউজ ৰিপৰ্টটো ইমান সহজতে বুজাই দিব পৰা বস্তু নহয়, সেইবাবে মই কেৱল উত্তৰটো কৰি দিছোঁ। এটো বানপানীৰ ওপৰত। Next question is about grammar, and it is not easy to discuss grammar. This is adverb, not easy to discuss in one class. We need some time, so I have just answered the question number B of 5. You have to underline the adverb here. Khoghen quickly grasped the situation. Here quickly is the adverb, and thus the other is answered for you. And question number 6 is, a large number of words in English begin with 2 or 3 consonants. Many such words begin with the consonant S followed by 1 or 2 other consonants. Practice saying aloud these words beginning with the sound S. ইংৰাজী শব্দৰ কিছুমান শব্দ এছৰ পিছত অন্য কিছুমান কনসনেন্ট লগ লাগি উচ্চাৰণ হৈছে আৰু এইবিলাক সাধাৰণতে উচ্চাৰণ কৰিবলৈ অলপ টান হয়। বিশেষকৈ এটা কমন যে আমি স্কুল উদাহৰণস্বৰূপে ল'ব পাৰোঁ যে আমি সদায় প্ৰায়বিলাকে স্কুল বুলি উচ্চাৰণ কৰোঁ। এই তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিছুমান শব্দ স্কুল স্কেল তাৰ উচ্চাৰণসমূহ ইয়াত দিয়া হৈছে আৰু তোমালোকক ইয়াৰ প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰিবলৈ দিছে। মই এবাৰ পঢ়ি দিছোঁ শব্দবিলাক, তোমালোকে শুনি পেলাই প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিবা। স্পিক, ষ্টিয়াৰ্ড, স্পেড, স্পেচ, ষ্টেণ্ড, স্মাইল, স্কুল, stranded, stitch, stare, stretch, stared, smoke, smooth, scared, smell, style, stream, strike, steadily, strong, spring, straight, spectacles. Next question আছে এই শব্দ 6-8 থকা শব্দবিলাক তোমালোকক কিতাপত বিচাৰি পেলাই পঢ়িবলৈ দিছে আৰু সেই পেৰাগ্ৰাফটো লাউডলি পঢ়িবলৈ দিয়া হৈছে। এইটো তোমালোকে কৰিবা। Again, question number 7 is work in groups to make 5 sentences with the word cards. Your sentences should match the events in the story. You may use a card more than once. After you are done, read out the sentences one is done for you. ইয়াতো এই শব্দবিলাকৰ পৰা তোমালোকক কিছুমান বাক্য বনাবলৈ দিছে ষ্টৰিটো ৰিলেটেড লেচনটো ৰিলেটেড এইটো নিজে কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিবা question number 8 once again about the news report and you have to answer the question number B of 8 having read the question number A. I hope you will do it yourself. And next question is imagine you are Khogen working with your partner. Write a newspaper report on the floods and how they affected the lives of the people in your village and neighboring villages. তোমালোকক খগেন হিচাপে কল্পনা কৰি ওচৰ পাজৰৰ গাঁওসমূহত আৰু তেওঁলোকৰ গাঁৱত বানপানী হওঁতে কেনেকৈ জীৱনসমূহ ৰক্ষা কৰিছিলে তাৰ ওপৰত এটা ৰিপৰ্ট লিখিবলৈ দিছে আৰু এই ৰিপৰ্টটোত থাকিবলগীয়া পইণ্টসমূহ ইয়াতে দি দিয়া আছে এণ্ড দ্য পইণ্টছ আৰ দ্য হেডলাইন there should be a headline এটা headline থাকিব লাগিব the date থাকিব লাগিব where and how the floods occurred কেতিয়া আৰু কেনেকৈ বানপানী হৈছিল damage caused to life and property কি সম্পত্তি ধ্বংস হৈছিল আৰু কিমান জীৱন ধ্বংস হৈছিল how did the people of the village responded to the crisis আতংকৰ সময়ত কিদৰে মানুহবিলাকে সঁহাৰি জনাইছিল how rescue operations were carried out উদ্ধাৰ অভিযান কেনেদৰে চলোৱা হৈছিল where relief camps were set up ক'ত আশ্ৰয় শিবিৰ স্থাপন কৰা হৈছিল how many people were shifted to the relief camps কিমান মানুহক আশ্ৰয় শিবিৰলৈ স্থানান্তৰিত কৰা হৈছিল what steps the government took to provide relief and rehabilitation to the people আৰু চৰকাৰে কেনে ধৰণৰ ষ্টেপ লৈছিল কেনে ধৰণৰ ব্যৱস্থা গ্ৰহণ কৰিছিল এই লোকসকলক উদ্ধাৰ আৰু প্ৰতিষ্ঠা স্থাপন কৰিবলৈ পুনৰ স্থাপন কৰিবলৈ use information given in the lesson to complete your report আৰু পাঠটোৰ পৰা ইনফৰমেশ্যনখিনি লৈ পেলাই তোমালোকক এটা ষ্টৰি লিখিবলৈ দিছে এইটো স্ক্ৰীনত দি থকা হৈছে তোমালোকে এবাৰ চাই ল'বা ভালকৈ next question is you have to write a diary entry what would you have done if you were Khogen write a diary entry describing your experience and actions on the day the floods occurred in your village use the information from the main text to write your entry your diary page may include the following points যে তুমি খগেন ধৰি লোৱা আৰু খগেন হিচাপে গাঁৱত বানপানী হওঁতে তুমি কেনে ধৰণৰ ব্যৱস্থা গ্ৰহণ কৰিছিলা আৰু কি কৰিছিলা তাৰ ওপৰত এটা ডায়েৰী এন্ট্ৰি কৰিব লাগে মানে দিনলিপি লিখিব লাগে ইয়াতে কিছুমান পইণ্ট দি থোৱা আছে ডেট এণ্ড টাইম অফ মেকিং দ্য এণ্ট্ৰি ডেট আৰু টাইম লিখিব লাগিব how you alerted the people about the breach in the embankment মথাউৰিটো ভাগি যোৱাৰ পিছত গাঁৱৰ লোকসকলক কেনেদৰে সজাগ কৰি তোলা হৈছিল হেয়া লিখিব লাগিব what steps you took to help your family and people of the village including alerting the civil authorities আৰু তোমাৰ পৰিয়ালক আৰু গাঁৱৰ অন্য লোকসকলক কিদৰে সহায় কৰা হৈছিল আৰু civil authorities কেনেদৰে ইনফৰমেশ্যন দিয়া হৈছিল তাৰ বিষয়ে এটা ডায়েৰী এন্ট্ৰি কৰিব লাগিব next question is project work imagine your village has been inundated by the flood waters of the Brahmaputra discuss in your group what steps you will take as volunteers to provide relief to the flood victims of your village draw up a plan of action the plan of action may include the following collecting donation for the flood affected people including clothes flood and other items of daily use writing to various NGOs for help writing to civil authorities for aid on behalf of different individual victims and so on giving company to the affected children and the elderly victims providing first aid to the flood affected people এই পইণ্ট কেইটা লৈ পেলাই কি ধৰণৰ কাম কৰা হ'ব a plan of action বনাব লাগে লিখিব লাগে কৰ্মসূচী এখনো স্ক্ৰীনত দি থকা হৈছে তোমালোকে নোট কৰি ল'বা and the last question is to prepare a notice to be hung on your school notice board informing the students about a free health camp to help the flood victims. বানপীড়িত লোকসকলৰ বাবে প্ৰতিষ্ঠা কৰা এটা স্বাস্থ্য শিবিৰৰ বিষয়ে তোমালোকৰ বিদ্যালয়ৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকলক জনাবলৈ এখন নোটিছ লিখিব লাগে, জাননী লিখিব লাগে। আৰু এইখন স্ক্ৰীনত স্ক্ৰল কৰি থকা হৈছে, তোমালোকে চাই নোট কৰি ল'বা। আৰু ইমানতে এই পাঠটোৰ প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰসমূহ শেষ হৈছে। আৰু আশা কৰিছোঁ তোমালোকে লেচনটো ভালদৰে পঢ়ি লৈ পেলাই আকৌ এবাৰ বুজিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিবা।